Good evening. My grandmother's legacy, a life of love and strength. Some of the strongest people in the world never raise their voice. They raise children. That quote has echoed in my heart for years because it perfectly describes the woman who raised me, my grandmother. She didn't need to shout to be heard. Her strength was quiet, her love unconditional, and her wisdom lifelong. Today, I want to share how her legacy continues to shape who I am and why her memory is a compass I follow every day. Let me begin with her story. My grandmother grew up in a small town in New Mexico where life was simple but never easy. She faced hardships with grace, raising 2 generations, her children, and both me and my biological cousin with patience and care. She worked 2 jobs, sometimes more, to keep food on the table and hope in our hearts. I remember her coming home tired, but never too tired to ask how our day was, cook us a warm meal, and offer us a warm hug. She didn't just provide for us, she nurtured us. She was our anchor, our safe place, our home. As Johnson wrote in 2023, the quiet sacrifices of caregivers often goes unseen, but they shape lives in powerful ways. My grandmother was one of those quiet heroes. Beyond her story, the lessons she taught me have stayed with me the most. She taught me kindness, not the easy kind, but the kind that shows up when it's inconvenient. She taught me resilience, not just to bounce back, but to rise stronger. And she taught me wisdom, not just facts, but how to listen, how to forgive, and how to lead with love. These values weren't taught in lectures, they were lived day by day. According to AARP in 2024, women over 65, often the primary caregivers in families, shaping future generations with their example. My grandmother was living proof of that. But perhaps the most powerful lesson she ever taught me was faith. Her love for God was unshakable. No matter how hard life got, she never wavered in belief that God was with us. I remember waking up to the sound of her praying in the early mornings, whispering blessings over our family. Her Bible was worn, its pages were soft from years of use, and her faith was just not something she spoke about, it was something she lived. She taught me that faith isn't about having all the answers, it's about trusting even when you don't. That spiritual foundation became my own, and it continues to carry me through every season of life, and that brings me to her legacy. Her influence led me to pursue a career in healthcare. I wanted to be the kind of person who helps others the way she